Hi, good morning everyone. We're on day number 8 and we finished our morning workouts. We've got our reading done. We have a little bit of time before we start cooking breakfast. So I did want to go over a few things this morning. Some of the things that I found that have worked for me for this challenge, and that you could try for yourself, see if they work. And a couple of things I did on previous challenges where I was not successful that I wanted to go over as well. I think the first thing is just kind of keeping it simple and understanding that you're doing this to develop a mental mindset and a habit pattern that you can follow through with beyond just the 75 days. One of the things I did in the first couple of times I tried this challenge was added several things on there that I didn't necessarily need. And you can only juggle so many balls at once, especially when you're trying to develop new habits. I think the other thing for me, it's really important to get my workouts done early in the day. I've started trying to go to bed between 8 and 9 p.m. to be up around 3:30 and 4 in the morning. It's been working pretty well. I think one of the best things that you can do is wake up early and just get that stuff out of the way. A big factor for me was reading before the 10 pages. I'm not a very strong reader, nor did I enjoy it to a certain extent. But that is one of the areas that I'm looking to improve on. And I do have actually a great book that I'm reading right now. I am working on my financial responsibilities, so currently reading this. If you guys are familiar, give me a shout out in the comments. And so right now we are actually on page 80 in that. It's got some very informative information. Just like, the 75-hour challenge or anything in life, you can come up with an action plan for a lot of things, but unless you actually do it, it's not going to get done. I think another thing that's a big factor for everyone is the diet. For me, one of the things I've found going to bed a little bit earlier is a little bit easier as far as trying to avoid some of the spots where you're a little bit, let's say, weaker in the areas of discipline. For me, a lot of it's molding my environment. I try and make sure that things that are not in my diet are not around me as much as possible. That being said, you are going to encounter things. So I think one thing to be mindful of is as the day goes on, you are going to use more discipline, so it's harder to turn down things later on in the day and just kind of be more aware of that. And also, one of the biggest factors is sleep. There were a couple of days where I was still waking up at 3:30 and getting my workouts in, but I wasn't getting, a full 6 to 8 hours of sleep. So I did take a nap a couple of the days, usually before 10 a.m., and ranging from like 45 to like 75 minutes. So get a little recharge my batteries. I have noticed that it actually doesn't seem to really affect my productivity as much, so that's good. But we'll just kind of keep track of everything moving forward. If you have any things that work for you, I would love to hear you post it in the comments. Or if you have any things that you think I should try and stay away from, please give me a shout out. And if you guys are enjoying the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I hope everyone has a great day. Let's go get it.